Hey guys! Today I am sitting down to film my memory keeping spread for the week of the 18th through the 24th. It was this week in my planner, and I took, it was one of the Scribble Prints Co. mystery kits, and I just incorporated a lot of like fun purple stuff, like this really pretty Simply Gilded washi, and made it like more about the sparkle and less about like the floral print that was in there. And I used a lot of the like, I don't know, confetti glitter stuff and that sort of thing instead of like the flowers, which I ended up really liking how it turned out. I didn't think I was going to like this kit very much, but I wanted to do something purple to coordinate with the purple dots. And I had this like in my maybe for spring kind of section of where I store my kits. And I was like, you know, I think this would work for September. And so I just made it more about the glitter. So I am taking that and I am going to be doing my memory keeping spread, and I am using an older Caress Press mini kit. It was Sparkling Wine was the name of this kit, and coffee keeps me going until it's time for wine, which, you know, there's days where that's just so appropriate for my life. So those first 4 pages of the mini kit were like part of the mini kit, and then I also picked up, I guess, this separate sheet of headers and little things. So I am going to be using all of that as well. So let's get started with the sidebar. I also went ahead because there's only one habit tracker and one weekly ombre, or or weekly like checklist, not ombre, but I picked out this Planner Kate to use because it's like identical color wise. It's like a perfect match. And then I'm probably going to use one of these like burgundy wine colored habit trackers from my Scribble Prints Co. Fall Multicolor. So I am going to go ahead and put this down. I am so ready to be out of this planner. I really like, my intention is to finish out the year in this planner, so I will have had like memory keeping for like a year and a half in one planner, but it is getting so out of hand. Like, it's so far down the coil, and Wednesday is pretty much impossible to do. So we'll see if I just like rage quit, but I'm gonna try to see if I can finish out the year in this planner. I would really like to, just to have everything like cohesive, you know, in one planner. So I'm going to put down this kind of mauve-y taupe colored habit tracker, and then I'm going to grab a piece of washi. I know that's somewhere. Oh, it was stuck to the other one. Okay. And put that between them, and then I think I'm gonna pick this kind of like oxblood color one. And then I'm gonna put down the dinner weekly thingy, and then where, oh, headers, okay. Let's see if there isn't really, I'll just have to write in work because there isn't really a header that this dinner is crooked. I will deal with that later, but I put that one on straight. And I'm gonna grab a skinny piece of this kind of rosy pink. And put that down there to cover up the line. And then I'm just going to use this washi that came with the kit. Keep it simple. And then I'm going to grab this side over here. So this week was very, very busy. I've been like so just crazy busy. I feel like ever since moving, like it's just been nuts. So even though there isn't a ton to write down necessarily on the planner, I feel like every day has just been bonkers. So basically, I'm gonna do my headers while I'm talking about this. It's been so difficult getting back into a good like schedule routine. Part of it's been that Joe's been working really weird hours and like he's been working really late, so he just hasn't been home. But I feel like every morning I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and I think part of it is because, you know, there's like the normal like weekly things that you do, and then on top of all of the like daily kind of cleaning things, and then trying to also do all of the projects that come with moving into a new place, and those are usually more time consuming, like stuff like setting up, you know, something or installing something, building stuff, that kind of where it takes like, you know, you have to dedicate a couple hours to doing it in addition to doing your normal weekly chores and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know, I just feel very hectic, and I haven't really gotten down like a good like cleaning routine yet and all that. Whereas in my apartment, it's like I didn't even have to think about like what I did every week and what needed to be done, and you know what I mean. So today I finally I cleaned all the hardwood floors, which I've never lived in a place. Well, I guess the one house I lived in like my sophomore year of high school, and then like I was home during breaks in college and had some wood floors, but it was only like the front entryway and like the hallway and the kitchen. Like everything else was carpet. And in this house, almost everything is wood, and only the 2 bedrooms and the stairs are carpet. And it is like so much harder, at least in my opinion. I think wood floors look really nice, but I don't think I would ever do a house with like all wood floors ever again. And I know part of it will get into like, I'm just talking and like totally forgetting about the stickers. It's just really hard to keep clean. And I know part of it is we don't have like an area rug in our living room, and that's something that I would like to get, but we're kind of waiting because we're going to buy like all new living room furniture because our stuff is falling apart. But that's probably going to be, you know, like maybe a year or so before that happens. And so I don't want to buy, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to buy an area rug now. I kind of want to like buy my furniture and stuff at the same time and have a cohesive look going on, if that makes sense. So it'll definitely be easier if there's like an area rug in the living room, and then I can just vacuum it and I don't have to like, it's just in the kitchen and everything. I feel like, and I'm sure I'll figure out how to like clean wood floors faster and stuff, but I feel like I sweep, like I have like a dust buster, like stick electric broom thing. So I sweep almost every day or every other day just to, you know, crumbs or anything like dirt or whatever. But don't know, I hate like mopping and dealing with all of that. It sucks. I'd so much rather run a vacuum. So I definitely, and like all of our bathrooms are wood floors, and all the hall spaces, the entire like attic is all wood floor, and it like seriously took me like an hour and a half to clean all the floors today, and they were like gross because they hadn't been cleaned since like we moved in. Like when we had the maid service, they cleaned all the wood floors, like mopped and everything, but I'd been like putting it off, and I was just like, okay, they like need to be mopped really badly, and it just took forever, and I was not thrilled. So maybe it's something that I do every other week, or I just like, I don't know. Which like, cause I'm really a big stickler on like having clean floors, so I need to figure out a fast way, and like you have to move everything off the floor to like, I don't know. I know everyone like loves hardwood floors, but I would totally rather have like just maybe like the kitchen and the hallway or something be wood and everything else be carpet. I really am not a fan of having like wood throughout the entire house, which I guess that's something I know for the next house we live in. I guess it would be different, like if I could afford to buy like a big old area rug for the whole, like the big open area upstairs, and then it was just like the little walkway area that had to get cleaned, and like the bathroom. But this is a whole lot of like square footage to be mopping. So I don't know. I was very, very frustrated, and then I didn't want to like leave any water, so like I was like mopping parts, and then I was like taking like a rag towel and using my feet to like dry it off because I didn't want to get like spots, and like I didn't want to leave water sitting on the ground for too long. And well, I goofed up. I was so busy talking, I didn't realize my camera had shut off. So I went ahead and put down the full boxes and finished up everything. I don't know what I was talking about when I was putting this down. I guess I was just talking about how like frustrating it was, I don't know, mopping all the hardwood floors and just trying to figure out how to do that, and I don't know, I'll figure it out. I was just like very frustrated. The other thing, because I've talked about this in a couple of my videos, was that I'm doing plated again. I don't know how long we'll do it, but it really has helped me get back into the swing of things in terms of cooking every night at home and like not getting takeout and fast food and stuff. And then for meals, like for lunches and breakfasts, I've been using up pantry stuff because I really hate grocery shopping. So I like can just run into Giant Eagle and grab like one or two things, and Giant Eagle's our grocery store here. Like I think they have them in like Pennsylvania and Ohio, and I feel like there's something else like farther out east, like another state. I don't know, but because it's pretty expensive. But if you're just buying like one thing, and there's a Giant Eagle like 2 minutes from our house, so I've been trying to use up all the pantry stuff and freezer stuff and that sort of thing, because I realized when we moved that I have a serious problem when it comes to buying like pantry kind of food. Because I would go to Trader Joe's and be like, oh, I really like this thing, I'm gonna get 3 packages of it, and then I'd forget about them. And then I like found stuff when we moved that had expired like a year ago, like canned goods or bagged goods. And then because our freezer was so small and so hard to find anything, because it was one of the like stacked where like the freezer's on top of the fridge kind of deals, I found a lot of stuff that was like freezer burned and stuff that I had forgotten I'd bought and that had just been like stacked under other things. So I'm trying to use up like everything that's in our freezer and our fridge, not fridge, our pantry, like using up cans of beans and that kind of stuff, because I just had way too much stuff in both, and moving kind of made me realize how much stuff I had and I wanted to get rid of it. So on Monday, the only thing I had down for that day was a bill due, and I know there's bill dues in this kit. There's 2 of them. So I had a bill due on Monday, and that was it. And then I also had a bill due on Tuesday. And Tuesday was also the 1 month until my birthday. Does she have balloons or anything? No. So let's look at little things. I'm going to use this little present little thing just to mark that. And then actually there's a phone here. I'm going to use it because I had it on my to-dos, like to call my mom. But I will just put it down there. And on Tuesday we also had plated. And on Wednesday was trash day, and also Joe was on call, or not on call, but Joe had work. And then trash day, she doesn't have a trash day icon, she just have like a garbage can. I think South Park, yeah, South Park was definitely on this week. I just forgot to mark it in my planner. And then trash day. I'm gonna put that up here. Nope, I'm gonna have to leave it there. And then I'm gonna grab this 3-heart checklist for my traditional Wednesday cleaning tasks that I kind of do midweek. Oh, I was like going through little things and I didn't even finish Tuesday. So Tuesday night I went on a walk with Joe, and then I came back after the walk, and I like had a glass of wine and read my Cooking Light magazine. I'm just gonna use this, actually, because we played Pokemon Go, so I have Once More with Love Pokemon Go stickers. I just like that it gamifies exercise. I'm totally like the one person still playing it. Just like gives me something that I feel like I'm collecting while I'm walking and stuff. And then, like I said, we just came back and I read and had a glass of wine. So I'll use a flag. for that. She doesn't have any skinny labels or anything in this version of the mini kit. That is the one thing when you have like an older kit, you get used to like certain things being in the current kits, and then you go back and use the older kit and you can't find anything, or you're like, oh, I would use this, but it's not here. Oh, wine. And I do have like those Planner Kate wine time stickers that I feel like would work really well because they match like the burgundy. And then I didn't have anything marked for Wednesday, so I'm going to move to the next half of the week. Okay, so on Thursday, Joe worked, and it was also payday. Okay, she has the big payday sticker. I'm gonna do that for payday. Joe was working, and that was everything for like the little things. And then I kind of had I did have a girls' night with my friend Noor. We went and ooh, I just realized she has a nail polish thing on here. I did paint my nails on Wednesday. Sorry to like jump around, but I want to mark that. Okay, on Thursday then, girls' night with Noor. Let's do a half box for sure. My phone is blowing up, but it's in the other room. I can just hear it like bleeping. And I feel like I just ordered girls' night stickers from someone, and I can't remember who or when. I might have just ordered them. I don't think I've gotten them yet. I feel like maybe Once More with Love I ordered stickers, but I don't even know. I know I have like Once More with Love friend stickers in here. Yep, because then I have this sheet and this sheet. This is the older one. I will use it up. And on Friday, that was my day off. Like, I was off Friday and Sunday because I worked Saturday. So Friday was super busy. I got a lot done. Starting off, it was my aunt's birthday. So I'm gonna put a half box in for her birthday. And I know, and I just saw my Andrea with blue hair birthday stickers. Okay, they were literally right here. Cool. And I spent a lot of time that morning filming, so I'm just gonna use this little thing because I just need a skinny little label. And then it was also laundry day. I'm gonna put that down there, and then also Joe's schedule. Joe worked there, and then Joe worked on Sunday as well. but I already used that color, so I'm gonna grab this one right down there. Yeah, it's on a little crooked, but it's pretty much impossible to get those off. And it was also Scribble Prints Co. New releases on Friday. And I FaceTimed my mom that night. So we'll do new releases for SPC and FaceTime and my mom. And I think that was everything. Oh, Friday I did go grocery shopping. So I'm actually just gonna put that as an icon on my to-do list. And then Saturday I worked. I didn't put in anything for Saturday. I don't think I did much of anything. I think I pretty much just came home and like put on my pajamas and crashed. Sunday I did some editing and I planned the next week. That down for editing, and I guess I also need to put in my Game of Thrones rewatch. I'm gonna get a TV icon to put over the laundry thing, because I watched that episode that night. For those of you who don't know, I'm like watching an episode every Sunday night to like go through the whole season until we, you know, to take up the time until the last season airs. And we'll do that for planning. Oh, the one thing that I did wash my car on Saturday, not by choice, but because a teen smashed a Polar Pop onto my car and there was dried on soda and like bits of styrofoam stuck to my car because it was like 95 degrees. So I had like sugar all over my car and it was disgusting. So I had to wash my car when I got home, which is part of why I did nothing when I came home, because I was like, I can't handle this. I'm putting on my pajamas and watching TV the rest of the night. Okay, so that is everything for the week. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out and then I'll be back to decorate. So I went ahead and filled everything out. The last thing I'm gonna do is put some of the deco up here around the top. I think I'm gonna leave the flags as is because they kind of match already, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna do the deco and then that will be everything for this spread. So the one thing I did forget to do was to mark my wacky holidays. So I need the end of my September sheet. I can put those down here from Once More with Love. I'm really This is like another one of those kits. I'm starting to realize that pretty much every like darker or burgundy kit, I'm always skeptical before I use it. Like I think it's not going to look good, and then I use it and I'm like, I like this way more than I thought it. Like that's been a reoccurring theme. Like that's how I felt about like this kit. I was like very about it. Like from the time I got it, I was just sort of like, this is not gonna be a pretty kit. And then I put it down and I was like, this kit is amazing. And like, again, I was like, before I started, I was like hemming and hawing over whether or not I should use this kit. Now I'm like, I really like this kit. So I am very pleased with how it turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll have all the shops I used linked down below. But like I said, this is a much older kit, so like you won't be able to find the kit from Caress Press anymore, but she does have a lot of very pretty fall kits out right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.